Hello, you are watching Vietnam Today. Let's check out the headlines for this hour. Vietnam-France hope to elevate ties to greater height. 4 Vietnam restaurants receive Michelin stars. Amazing Mekong River discovery by sub. Minister of Foreign Affairs Bùi Thanh Sơn had said Vietnam always cherishes its relationship with France, its important member in the European Union and strategic partner with strong historical, cultural and people-to-people ties. The statement was made during the minister's visit to France.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Bùi Thanh Sơn had talks with France's Minister of Europe and Foreign Affairs Catherine Colonna on June the 5th. It has been the first delegation exchange at the ministerial level in the past decade, taking place on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of Vietnam-France diplomatic ties and the 10th anniversary of their strategic partnership. Expressing their delight at the sound development of bilateral ties over the past years, the two ministers wish to work closely together to elevate ties to new heights. The two ministers agreed to continue facilitating visits and contacts at all levels, especially between senior leaders.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade, E-Commerce and Digital Economy Agency said it will coordinate with Amazon Global Selling to organize a cross-border e-commerce conference, which is expected to help Vietnamese businesses seek online export opportunities. The event, which will see the participation of successful sellers on the Amazon network, also aims to raise awareness of the domestic business community of this kind of commercial. And according to the agency, the Vietnam Cross-Border E-Commerce Conference 2023 will take place in Hanoi on June 7th and Ho Chi Minh City on June 9th, with a series of activities to update the latest information on the e-commerce industry and connect service providers operating in the 5 different service sectors. The latest research showed that Vietnam's e-commerce export revenue can reach over $12.6 billion by 2027 if local businesses are supported to use e-commerce channels to expand export markets. The export of durians and coconut is expected to hit $1 billion this year, thanks to increasing demand from China, according to experts. Since China opened its door to fresh durian from Vietnam last September, as well as many as over 290 planting areas in Vietnam have received quotas to export to Chinese market.
In the last 3 months of 2022, Vietnam shipped a total of 40,800 tons of durian to China, generating a revenue of $188 million. According to experts, this is a very favorable condition for Vietnamese durian to enter China, adding that exports of the fruit are likely to hit $1 billion this year. Meanwhile, authorities in Vietnam and China are constructively negotiating for Vietnam coconut to enter China, also via official channels. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, Vietnam has around 188,000 hectares of coconut. Coconut and coconut-related products brought home over $900 last year. It's promising that the coconut industry can join the $1 million club soon.
Four Vietnam restaurants received Michelin stars. Amazing Mekong River discovery by sub. In a first for Vietnam, 4 restaurants were awarded a prestigious Michelin star during a ceremony on Tuesday night. The restaurant given the honor are Za Hibana by Koki, Tâm Vị in Hanoi, along with Anang Saigon in Ho Chi Minh City.
The Michelin status bestowed on 4 eateries will elevate Vietnamese cuisine to even higher levels around the world. Gian in Hanoi is a Vietnamese contemporary restaurant. The award is recognition for its menu that changes with the region and is inspired by Vietnamese culinary heritage. Hình by Koki in Hanoi presents a tear-jerker experience at a 14-seat counter in the basement of Capella Hotel. Meanwhile, Tâm Vị in Hanoi is a vintage tea house that serves northern Vietnamese dishes with some central and southern options. And An in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, is a Vietnamese contemporary restaurant.
What an amazing experience when you get up early and surf on the Mekong River, as well as enjoying watching the sunrise coming up on the Mekong River. And after that, we keep going through many small canals in between these islands and enjoying the fresh air, green trees, and plenty of bird songs. So let's come to the southern city of Cần Thơ to explore full of this.
Modern stand-up paddle boating, a sport that involves standing on the large, inflatable, surfboard-like plank and paddling through the water, has been around for decades, but it is only in the past 2 years that the sport has made a splash in Cần Thơ.
Referring to the West in general and Cần Thơ in particular, people will immediately mention the beauty of rivers and gardens. So exploring this place with its SUVs is the most suitable.
Để mọi người có thể ăn uống nghỉ ngơi ở trên cầu Cần Thơ.
The journey starts from Hậu River Park, goes into the small canals between old dunes on the small pier near Cần Thơ Bridge. If you are a first-timer, there will be dedicated sub-team members to guide you. In addition, there is always a canoe running close to the group so that when tired, guests can get on the boat to rest. Nowadays, it is not uncommon to catch a large group of young people exploring the city's waterways on stand-up paddle boats, a phenomenon that owes its success to the affordable cost of lessons, ranging from $13 to $26 per 3 hours. SUP is also a great way to get some exercise. On average, an hour of paddling consumes about 600 calories.
That's the end for today. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.